Hello everyone, and welcome to Monster Camp. I don't know why, but I'm in a really giggly mood today, so let's just get started. Okay, we're gonna go one player. I'm gonna skip the intro. If you do want to see it, it is on my Damien run through. And let's go with Amira today, why not?
Let's conquer summer!
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for Calculester this time round. So I'm gonna try and get really smart. Maybe BFFs as well, because that's cute. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on meteor shower day, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Got Joy, she was from our second run through. Aravi was our third run through. Calculester is who I'm aiming to go for today, as long as I get the question right. Dahlia is the curse of my existence because I tried to record 8 separate times and all of them failed to have good audio. Damien was my first run through, and Milo, who goes by they them pronouns, is going to be my grand finale. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken, and so it was clear it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Okay, if you could only listen to one genre of music forever, what would it be? 8-bit. What is it? So, so I'm guessing metal is going to be Damien, Screamer, Dahlia. Jazz could be Joy. Lo-fi, maybe Milo. Oh, 8-bit might actually be Aravi. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what Calculester would go for. Lo-fi? Yes! Oh, that's a complete guess. Oh, I also love lo-fi, Amira. It is so relaxing and aesthetically pleasing. As the title so often says, I find lo-fi to be the perfect music to relax/study/chill to. Does this mean that you also like to relax/study/chill? Would you like to relax/study/chill next to me for the rest of the ride to camp? We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I'm sorry, I'm in such a weird mood. Okay.
Dress for success!
Let's get started. So, I do want to get my smart stat up, but I also want to just get other stats up as well. So I'm actually going to go bold because I feel like it. That's a cool picture. In the haunted manor, a voice whispers from the walls in a frightening voice. Amira, you can't escape your fate. You'll soon gain boldness, but after that something weird will happen to you. It could be great or terrible. You don't want something potentially terrible happening to you. You stay put to be sure you don't get extra boldness per the voice's prediction. Look at you, trying to defy destiny itself. That takes some bravery. Here, have +2 boldness. That's all dumb bullshit compared to what you're really at camp for. Intimate moments with your synthetic crush Calculester. You slip away at the first possible moment so you can spend the afternoon with him, romantically going through a book of photographs and telling him which ones are faces. He leans in to get a higher resolution view of one of the images, bringing his face within inches of your face. The moment is unmistakable. You lean in and kiss him tenderly on the screen. It tastes like television. You rub up your lips and tongue passionately across the slightly warm glass surface, but he's not kissing you back. What are you doing, Amira? Are you attempting to clean my screen? Allow me to provide you with a moist disinfectant wipe. No! You explain, a bit embarrassed, that you were trying to kiss him.
Initializing love.exe.
Oh, a kiss. I am delighted to add this to my tally of formative adolescence experiences. And yet, though I like you very much, I cannot help but think that this kiss was not as arousing for me as it was for you. Kissing, you see, requires a mouth, which I do not have. I am glad that the hyper-realistic mouth on my screen fooled you, but it is a simulacrum. I experience similar problems when attempting eating, and don't even get me started on pooping. You'd rather not. It's already kind of ruining the romantic mood. What you really need is some other way to emotionally/physically connect with Calculester. But what's the robotic equivalent of smooching? Come on, you spent your whole horny life training for a situation like this. Load an image of your lips to his hard drive via the most intimate medium at 3.5-inch floppy. Whisper beautiful numbers to each other. Yes! Beautiful numbers! Goodness, Amira, I didn't realise we'd reached that stage in our relationship.
I now see summer camp's appeal.
If kissing is anything like math, then I am beginning to understand why organics are so obsessed with it. Come, friend Amira, stare into my simulated eyes and tell me a beautiful number. You start with a classic. Okay, for anyone who doesn't get this, look at it upside down. 5318008. Ooh, how naughty. Personally, I am a fan of the so-called sexy primes. Any pair of primes which differ by exactly 6, 11 and 17 are particularly raunchy, don't you think? Not as raunchy as 0101 0011 0100101 01011 you counter. Don't know what that means. I'm gonna look that up later. Actually, so let me look it up now, see if it comes up with anything on Google. So, 0101 0011 01 000101 01 011 000. Okay, I have to type it in again, honestly. 0101 0011 01 whoops 01. Fascinating this, isn't it? Just listening to me say the same numbers over and over again. 01 011 000. Oh, it means sex. After all that, eh? Okay.
Eggplant.
Oh, and then he goes and tells me. Wow, you know how to spell sex in binary. You truly are a numerical Casanova. That's not all you know how to do, you tell him. You proceed to list as many digits of pi as you can remember. You're soon out of 14159265535 territory and into the much more sultry 3600113353 zone. Dear me, Amira, I had no idea you were such an experienced lover of pi. Go on, keep reciting, I can't take it. You don't need to be told twice. You breeze right past 6711390009 and thrust boldly forward towards 14772 35014.
Admin permissions to...
Okay, Calculester. Don't stop, don't stop. I think my memory buffer is about to overflow. 76746 7678 8952.
Server error.
Error arousal overload. Venting chassis to avoid CPU meltdown. A blast of hot air explodes from Calculester's body, causing him to convulse in ecstasy. When the steam clears, you see that he's ejected a sheet of paper from his printer. It's your name and his inside an ASCII heart. Aww. You overwhelmed Calculester with your erotic numerology and made it through this entire outcome without mentioning 69. Nice. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Oh my god. What is this game?
My time to shine.
I mean, what did I expect from a game where you can date a robot? Okay, let's go to fun. Like, I've just mixed it up. That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake. You find a comic book. You pick it up, but it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad, since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface, but before getting there you drown a little and some lake water gets in your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish and +2 fun? What was that doing there? It's a beautiful day at Camp Spooky, and Calculester is taking the opportunity to show off his succulent.
Plants are lovely and important.
You see, friend Amira, I did not want my succulents to feel left out of the camp spirit, so I have been making each of them tiny, Camp Spooky appropriate outfits.
Ooh.
Each one will be receiving a tiny scout sash with even tinier scout badges and individual bathing suits they can wear while I spray them with mist. Calculester is so adorable when he talks about his plants. You can't help but stare lovingly into his face as he speaks. Well, well, well! Why am I not surprised? Yet another camper staring intently at a screen instead of enjoying the great outdoors. Camp Spooky isn't about using electronics. It is about engaging in classic activities like scouting and swimming and doing manual labour to benefit the camp. And yet, here you all are on your phones. You explain that Calculester is not, in fact, a phone, rather a sentient being, and in fact a fellow camper under her charge. Friend Amira is right. Friend Camp Director Miss Weaving, you and I have interacted multiple times. That's what students and their phones always try to say to justify their technology addictions and neglect their real-world responsibility. You have left me with no choice. I'm afraid I am going to have to confiscate all screens from you until you have kicked this nasty habit. Quick as a flash, Camp Director Miss Weaving grabs Calculester and starts trying to put him in her pocket. Help! Help! I am being kidnapped! No, you are not. You are being confiscated. There's a huge difference. It has nothing to do with whether I consider you a person or not.
Error! Error!
Rescue me, friend Amira. Rescue me from friend Camp Director Miss Weaving, who is not being a good friend at all right now. You can't let Calculester be kidnapped, computer-napped, confiscated, whatever. He can't be taken away. You need to find a way to convince Camp Director Miss Weaving that your relationship with Calculester is far from an unhealthy addiction. Given your history of spending all your time and energy trying to impress one classmate with no regard for school or extracurriculars, this may not be true, but you still need to convince her. Show her a really unhealthy addiction by digging up your old Garfield conspiranoia blog. That's a word. Show her you're addicted to sex with Machines Anonymous computer chip, which proves your relationship with robots has been healthy for 10 months. Aww. Ah, I see you carry a computer chip from Addicted to Sex with Machines Anonymous. the recovery group pioneered by reformed robot fucker, Isaac Asimov. Wait a second. This isn't from Addicted to Sex with Machines Anonymous. This is from Addicted to Sex with Machines, proudly not anonymous at all, and I'm going to keep doing it all the time. How dare you bend the truth to make it seem like you are seeking to help to move past your robot sex addiction, when really, you are only adding fuel to the fire? Everyone knows that the group you are a part of encourages wanton, reckless, constant, mindless, promiscuous sex with machines as much as possible, as often as possible. Friend Amira, is this true? You start to protest, but you can't hurt Calculester further by lying to him more. You admit that it's true.
I am disappointed.
It would not be nice to kink shame someone, but it is also not nice to gain someone's friendship to use them for your robot sex addiction. You tell Calculester that it may have started out that way, that at first you only saw him as a means to an end, and that end was kinky addictive robot sex. But the more you got to know him and love him, the more that changed, and now you genuinely love him for him. It's too late, unfriend Amira. My trust has been broken, just as your 10 months of robot sex chip will be, since I refuse to engage in robot intercourse with you.
Erasing memory of this mess.
Please, friend, Camp Director Miss Weaving, go ahead and confiscate me. There is nothing more for me here. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Hewlett-Packard. Hopefully, this will teach Camper Amira a valuable lesson about becoming addicted to robot sex. And here I thought I was simply encouraging less screen time for the sake of ocular health and engaging in traditional outdoor pastimes. But this is Camp Spooky, so of course this will somehow uncover a sex addiction. I need a vacation from summer vacation. And you need a vacation from her needing a vacation from her vacation. You're also really craving some kinky robot sex, but all you can get is -2 fun and -1 smarts. Well, poo.
Let's start a fire. But like a campfire.
You hear the sounds of joyous laughter and lively conversation, so you know some crazy shit is going down. Is it a wacky prank? Reckless drug use? A sexually suggestive double entendre situation rife for misunderstanding? You head closer to see that it's Calculester and Joy doing Sudoku. And not some crazy variation on it, just plain old normal put numbers into squares Sudoku.
Error! Error!
No, friend Joy, according to my probability calculator, if you put that 8 there, it will conflict with the 8 necessitated in that same row 5 boxes over. I appreciate you helping me, but if you're going to give me the answer before I even finish writing the number, it takes some of the fun out of it. I'm sorry, friend Joy, that was not my intention in the slightest. I will wait for you to finish writing the number before I inform you of how wrong you are. You break into a cold sweat. You've never encountered a situation like this before. Their conflict is mild at best, and nothing ludicrous is occurring. You're so used to inserting yourself into absurd situations and making them go even wilder and crazier that you have no idea what to do with this normalcy. How can you possibly use Sudoku to increase your chances of love with one of your fellow campers?
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
Friend Amira, I see that you are staring intensely at our Sudoku puzzle with a look of determination to solve a problem on your face.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome to take a stab at it. Sudoku is such a nice way to unwind after saving the world from my enemy schemes and my friend's shenanigans. Oh no, oh god. If only you were given a rampaging cockatrice or high-stakes Pokemon battle or a dead body to hide, but Sudoku! You take a deep breath and prepare for the hardest challenge of your life, using a game of numbers to romance your friends. And also resist the urge to just put the exclusive 69 and 420 in alternating boxes. Fuck all the other numbers. Zeros and ones all the way, baby. Fuck all the numbers, fill the squares with glyphs.
Ugh.
Okay, I think you've badly misunderstood the point of Sudoku. This could not be more the opposite of the objective. The objective of the game, perhaps, but maybe not friend Amira's objective.
Initializing love.exe.
You see, friend Joy, what you see simply as mere zeros and ones I see as a romantic missive written in my native language of binary code. It reads, "You're my favourite Sudoku of all, Calculester. One day I'd love to solve you if that's okay. Winky face, lol, haha." Yup, that's, pretty romantic, I guess. Friend Amira, your Sudoku score may be that of failure, but you have scored high in creative thinking, binary proficiency, and shameless flirting. Running calculations based on this new data.
Admin permissions to kiss?
Yes, it would appear that your failure at traditional Sudoku has nevertheless also increased your impressing Calculester score, to quote a master of flirtation. Winky face. Nice. You always knew that thinking of your fellow campers in terms of numbers and statistics would one day come in handy in a situation involving number puzzles and binary code. That's a lie, you didn't know that. But your bizarrely stats-based obsession with impressing your classmates came through in a big way, so you're not going to overthink it. Okay, we're going to do a gamble because that's what we always do in the first episode. Weekend arrives and so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
Look who's here! Welcome to my bar! Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out.
Ooh. I don't know what that does. It can't possibly be good. But I want it anyway.
No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
I've got to go for dumpster fire. I mean, Amira's hair is fire. I can't not go for dumpster fire.
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Are you sure about drinking the dumpster fire? No one has ever drunk that shit.
You actually do. It's so epic that from that day on, everyone knows you as Dumpster Fire. You've truly achieved your final form.
Booze time!
Okay.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao!
Oh my word.
Gotta crush this!
Okay, and that brings us to the end of episode 1. So, we're not doing that great. We haven't got any boosts on any stats. We're now called Dumpster Fire, and we got one of the questions wrong. So, we'll see what happens. Can't win them all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.